Man is thrown through the door and lands in the tub, so 5B stabs his eye with an electric toothbrush. When the man tries to shoot him, Brenda shoots him first and closes the door. Eventually all the screaming stops. Only 4 hitmen are left and they're surviving by hanging on the wall. One of them accidentally drops his weapon, causing the monster to come out and eat him, dragging his body back into its hole. Brenda and 5B then throw the hitman's body in the corridor as a test, and the others immediately shoot him. Soon the monster reappears and eats this body too, so 5B closes the bathroom door again. Suddenly the FBI agents burst into the apartment and try to arrest the hitmen, who don't want to come down but are forced to. One of the agents burst into the bathroom and Brenda tells him not arrest 5B, calling him a concerned neighbor. Then Brenda rushes to the corridor and holds onto the wall while telling her coworkers to get off the floor. A claw emerges from the floor to close the front door before the monster comes out to eat everyone in the corridor. Aurora covers her ears while she hears all the screaming and gunshots outside her room. Once nobody is left, the monster returns to its hole. Afterward 5B gets on the hippo to go to Aurora's room, promising to help her escape. However, the monster comes out again and captures him in its mouth. 5B fights as much as possible to keep the mouth open, but he isn't strong enough and the mouth closes around him. The monster then returns to its hole, and a devastated Aurora says, "I told you so," before hiding again. The next morning Aurora wakes up because she hears a weird noise. Suddenly a hole opens and the monster spits out 5B, who survived thanks to the thumb-sucking deterrent. The duo reunites with a hug, but the sweet moment is interrupted by Laverne, who is wearing gun shoes. She's come to kill Aurora, and 5B tries to warn her about the monster. Since Laverne refuses to move, 5B begs by calling her mom, revealing that she's his mother and all his trauma comes from growing up in her dirty business. Laverne tells him not to call her that and mocks the idea of a monster right before the beast comes out. She desperately opens fire with her shoes, so the monster hides under the floor and emerges again behind her to eat her. 5B whispers mom for the last time while watching her die. Then he takes Aurora to the balcony, but before he can move too, the monster flips the bed and gets ready to eat him. 5B rolls out of the way and the monster swallows the whole bed. Soon it comes back for more, so Aurora gets between it and 5B, desperate to save the only friend she's ever had. The beast freezes and 5B points out that it doesn't want to eat her because it's hers, so she has to learn to live with it. This makes her brave enough to finally tell the monster stop. The duo then climbs down the fire escape and leaves the city to start a new life. Later, while they drive through the countryside, the monster runs after their car. Back in the apartment, Brenda turns out to be alive because she hid in a cupboard. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.